Hello everyone, I'm back after a huge gap. I hope you missed me. I'm gonna pretend like you did. And I'm gonna pretend that I'm gonna get loads of comments saying how much you missed me. Yeah, feels good to be liked. So I've made a kind of like little makeshift area to film because the living room is an absolute tip because we're decorating at the minute. So I hope you enjoy my little filming area with my bed is over there. But yeah, I don't know, thought it would be cute, but I'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm back now after NCS. It's finished now, done. 6 weeks I ended up working. I've got graduation coming up still, which is on Sunday, but it's done. I would do a little video about how I found it, but to be completely honest, I would expect a message from NCS saying take it down. Not because it was bad or anything, but just purely because I don't think they like stuff being filmed that hasn't been approved. But if you're interested in how it went, send me a message and I will let you know. But yeah, it's done now. Gonna try and get back to videos because you know what, I've actually been really looking forward to making one, because I don't know, I just missed it. I like doing it even if nobody's watching it, which the last few it feels like, but I don't care. I'm enjoying making it, so I'm gonna make some more for you guys. So if you've got any suggestions, hit me up. But yeah, I've got a few things I'm thinking about doing, but today I thought I'd do a kind of like intro to weights, so kind of like a beginner's guide, or things that I wish I'd known when I started that I didn't and that nobody told me. I thought I've made a list because my brain needs lists to be organized. So yeah, I want to work off the list because that's gonna keep me on track. I probably won't stay on track, but I'm gonna try. First one is a little bit disclaimer kind of thing. Lifting weights is not gonna get you bulky straight away at all, really. And it works the other way around as well. But with lifting weights isn't gonna make you skinny straight away either. Just lifting weights isn't gonna make you do anything straight away, apart from maybe fall in love with it. You've got to kind of get really dedicated and get everything kind of on point, including nutrition, commitment, workouts, everything to get bulky. You can't, like, it's really hard to get bulky. And some people genetically do feel like they get bulky straight away, but I'd just say risk it and try it. And if you do start feeling getting bulky, then it comes to that then. But lifting weights isn't going to make you bulky straight away and it isn't going to make you skinny straight away. Disclaimer. First one, done. So next one is a really simple one because I don't feel like people explain it straight away, and it's what reps and sets are. So reps and sets are what you'll hear people telling, like, I'm doing this many reps of this exercise. So rep is a repetition of the exercise, and I'm sorry if I'm sounding like I'm telling you grandma how to suck eggs or whatever the saying is, but I'm going to explain it anyway because not everyone knows. So say if I did a shoulder press, and I'm only going to do a shoulder press because I don't have to stand up or anything, but shoulder press is, say if, or maybe not shoulder press, what should I do instead that I can actually do? Bicep curl. So say if I was doing like bicep curl, obviously not with my arm up here, but if I did that, that's 1 rep. And then if I did that, that's 2 reps. And then, so say if you hear someone saying I'm doing 12 reps, they're doing 12 bicep curls. Sets is how many sets of reps you do. So say if you did 3 sets of 12 reps, you'd be doing 12 reps, taking your rest period, 12 reps, taking your rest period, 12 reps. That'll be 3 sets, unless I've counted wrong. But that's how many sets you're doing. So that's reps and sets. I feel like people don't explain it often, so there you go. Next one. What you see other people doing might not be what you need to be doing. So I'm going to come into it a little bit later in terms of you work how you want to work, but if you have a goal in mind, what you see other people doing might not be what is best for you to get to your goal. So looking at what other people are doing in the gym is great, because it helps you learn and it helps you see what other exercises are out there and all that kind of thing. It's brilliant. That's how people learn. But just keep in mind that what they're doing might not be what's best for you, especially if you've got injuries and everything. Like if they're doing an exercise that could really hurt you. So yeah, if you're not sure, ask someone. So you could ask someone in the gym, as in like staff, or you could ask them if you're confident enough, or you could ask me, personal trainers, because that's what we're here for. So if you're not sure, ask away. I ask a lot of questions, and I know it pisses some people off, but I'd rather ask the question and understand why and know than not knowing. So yeah, keep that in mind. Number 4 is, when you are doing the weights, when you've got into it, push yourself. Don't be a pussy. This is one that I wish I'd been, like, one of the ones where it's like, I wish someone had told me this. I mean, I knew it, but I wish someone had like been like, stop being a pussy, just do it. Because you've got to push yourself. If you're doing what your body can just about do all the time, you're not going to make any progress, and it's not going to be fun and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, go into the gym and push yourself. Don't let yourself just get complacent with yourself. And if you do push yourself, don't be scared to ask for a spot. And that, what a spot is somebody who comes and watches you do the exercise. And if you're doing like a bench press, if you're like getting to about here and you're like shaking, you can't get the bar up, the spot will help you get the bar up safely. And don't be scared to ask for one. That's what people who work in the gym are there for. If you know anyone in the gym, ask them. Quite a lot of people who lift weights are absolutely fine being somebody's spot. So just ask, because I'd rather you be safe than you being nervous. So push yourself and ask for a spot if you feel like you might need help on it. Next one kind of relates back to it. So number 5, don't be scared in the gym. And I know that's really easy for me to say, but I need you to try and not be scared of going in the weights room. Now this is probably going to be, well, no, I was going to say it's tailored more for girls, but it's not, because boys have the fear of judgment as well a lot. So I'm going to say it's for everyone. I'm going to tailor it to girls first actually. I need you not to be scared to go down in the weights room, because otherwise other people won't. So it's kind of like a toxic cycle. If like girls won't go down the weights room because there's no girls in the weights room, like, and somebody needs to be the brave little soldier and go in there first and show that it's not a scary place. If you're scared to go in the weights room, think about why you're scared and think about how you can get around it. Don't make it an excuse for yourself that you're like, oh, I'd like to do weights and I know that's how I could get my goal, but I'm too scared. Don't make it an excuse. There'll always be a way around it. If you're nervous, take somebody. If you're worried, I'm going to be completely honest, if you're worried about people staring at you, tell the gym staff, because people shouldn't be staring at you, and if they are, they need talked to. So yeah, try not to be scared. That's for you as well, lads. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Everybody's at different points in their journey, so try and not be there for other people. You are there for you, and don't look. Next one. And this one is, you're going to be able to tell it's from somebody who's worked in a gym before, but put your weights back. Put your weights back where they're meant to be. It's just the decent thing to do. That's a rant. If you're new to the gym, just please put your weights back to where they're meant to be. Yeah. So, number 7. you do what works for you. And I mean that. If you have somebody or a program or seeing something on Instagram where it's saying you do this and you do this and you do this, and that sounds fucking awful, just don't do it. You do what you enjoy, because you're not going to make any progress if you're on a program you hate, because you're not going to do it because you hate it. So you do what works for you. If you want to do weights, do weights. If you want to do cardio, do cardio. If you want to combine the two, do that. You've got to do what you enjoy, otherwise you're not going to do it. And I'm going to leave that there, otherwise I'm going to go on a rant. Last one, number 8 I think we're on, is kind of a combination of the two, right? You don't need to be perfect. I know that kind of sounds like life advice, but I'm going to relate it to the weights room. You don't need to be perfect in the weights room. And that includes loads of different things. And I'm going to start with the controversial one, and that includes form. So I'm only saying this because it kind of fucked my head a little bit when I first came in to the industry and to doing weights. So when I started being a PT, I was kind of like overloaded with information, because I went in not doing any kind of exercise stuff before. So I literally, and I really love to learn, so I was reading a lot. I was like looking on websites, I was following people on Instagram who had like a research background, educational background, that kind of thing, and it was just kind of like, it made me so scared to do anything because of doing form wrong. Like, I was so scared. Like, I've still got to tell myself it now, and I've only really in the last 2-3 months really like started listening to myself, because it's stuff like squats. I stay clear of squats because I'm so scared I'm going to do my form wrong, even though I probably could perform a squat and it would be fine, and I'd probably be performing it better than 50% of people in the weights room, but I was just so scared because there's so many like things on like Instagram where it's like, you need to have your back at this angle, your knees at this angle, you need your hips to go back first, you need your knees to, and it's just this, like, it's so, there's so much. So in terms of form, I'm not saying fuck form at all. In my eyes, if you are doing the exercise safely, you're not bending your back, and you are using the muscle that you're wanting to be using, so not using momentum, not using other muscles to do the movement, it should be okay. You don't, it doesn't have to be perfect. The only time it really has to be perfect is if you're doing like a powerlifting meet, and even then they don't have perfect form. So, and that's just the form side of it. I also mean in terms of, you don't have to go in that weights room wearing a full Gymshark set to be accepted in that weights room. You don't have to be in the weights room and have a good bum already and have like delts like out here. You don't have to be perfect to be in there. Like I said before, everyone's at their own point in their journey. If you're just starting, just being in the weights room for longer than 10 minutes is brilliant. Like, it is, it's bloody brilliant. Just you do you. So yeah, that's it. I hope I haven't offended anyone in terms of form. I'm not saying fuck form at all, but yeah. So that's me. Thank you for watching again. I appreciate it. I'm gonna probably do another video in 2 weeks, whether people watch it or not. I'm enjoying it, I don't care. If you got any suggestions, leave them. I'm going to put the little link where you can ask anonymous questions down below. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you in 2 weeks time. Bye.